Hello everyone, it's me, Sarah, that divination witch. I hope you're doing well. I am here with a collective reading, and no, I am not in my usual place. And you can probably tell if you're not new here from the background and stuff. I'm actually in the Lake District, which I'm actually next to Lake Windermere. If you know anything about the Lake District, you'll know that it is the largest lake in Great Britain, famous for Beatrix Potter. And I don't know if I will film other things here or not, but I had the opportunity to sit down and do this reading, and I thought, well, why not? So here I am. Okay, now if you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back. I am Sarah. I go by that divination witch. This channel is a witchy safe space and community. Feel free to ask questions, share opinions, nothing silly, ask away. If you like that, and if you want to join the community, you know what to do. Hit subscribe, it's free. And if you want to support me and the channel further, all my links are below. I've got a link tree, I've got Patreon, with teaching tarot and other things on there as well. Go check it out. I've got a shop, offer readings, yeah. Right, so bear with me a moment. I have been connected with her, but I'm just kind of reconnecting. Straight away, Wheel of Fortune. And I know for a fact she is here because this doggy I am with is not used to spirits. And every time I'm like calling on her, he's waking up, he's coming closer, he's getting a bit antsy. Animals pick up on spirits. Click. Click because it clicked. Instead of looking at the glass half empty, look at it half full. There are a lot of us here in the collective who are seeing things from a negative mindset. And when we see things from a negative mindset, that is the mindset and the things we will attract. We will continue to attract negativity when we see things in that regard. So instead of seeing things in that regard, we must try and look pragmatically, because ultimately it is our destiny and our life as to what we do with it. You know, certain things you could say are preordained, certain things you could say a destiny and fate, but there are other things that are in our remit and in our control that we've got to take some responsibility, we've got to take some ownership. So what she is saying, instead of sitting back and saying, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that, I'm not good enough, this bad thing's happening, that bad thing's happening, etc, etc, etc. Instead of sitting there like that, what we can do is say, right, well, this thing might not be going very well, fair enough. What about this thing? Look at it from a different perspective. If something isn't quite working out, ask yourself why and analyse that and see, well, what would work out, you know? If there's something I'm trying to pursue I'm not very good at, well, what am I good at? That's what you should do. So Wheel of Fortune is destiny, it is fate and things like this. It is looking at the direction of where your life is going right now. But Ace of Pentacles reverse, that is us basically not trusting in the direction and basically saying I can't, and putting yourself on the back foot before you've even began. Nine of Cups, we need to look at our emotions and we need to look at how we view things. And Knight of Wands, take action on that. Look at, well, if I'm not good at this thing, what am I good at? That's the vibe. These limiting beliefs we need to move on from as a collective, because we are constantly told, we are conditioned to believe that we're not good enough and it's 1 in a million to have an opportunity. Even I used to think that way. You know, I never thought I'd be doing this full time. I thought this was a pie in the sky pipe dream. you have every right to give things a go and to give it a try. But we are conditioned to think that we shouldn't, and that we should just, all right, well, go get a job, do this thing. Now, I'm not saying that's bad, but is it good as well, unless you want to do that job and progress in a career, you get me? Unless it's bringing some form of fulfillment to you in your life, which a lot of us, I feel, don't feel that, you know. So we need to move on from that emotion, and we need to realise that actually this is programmed into us, that we have roles to serve and fulfil. And while we do need these roles fulfilled, and for some people they can build some fulfillment in a life in that role, what I am thinking is, say you want to be a doctor, you know, you would study hard and put in the work and work your way up to be that. Some people really want to do that, fair enough. But others are stuck in a job. I was the same. Stuck in a job, a scenario, situation. I don't think it's just jobs either. People get married, for example, because they think it's the right thing to do. They stay in relationships, friendships even, because they think it's the right thing to do. Well, it's not. It's not always the right thing to do, you know. So it's this self-limiting belief that's drummed into us by society, and then we are told we shouldn't do it, we shouldn't even try, that we have certain roles to fulfill that other people are putting us in. It's not even us putting us in these roles, other people. So again, looking at our emotions, looking at what makes us tick. If there is something you really want to pursue, well, do it. Stop limiting yourself and your beliefs. Stop telling yourself you can't before you even try. Look pragmatically towards the future with some positive energy and mindset. Stop telling yourself no and that you can't. Give yourself a chance instead of looking at that glass half empty, as I've already said. Give it a go. You never know if you don't try, and if you fail, try again. Try it differently. Ultimately, our life and our destiny is in our hands, and what she is saying is, are we going to just sit back and let ourselves feel this way? Are we just going to sit back and take it, or are we going to do something about it? Because ultimately, yes, there are things outside of our control, of course, in life that do put a spanner in the works, so to speak. You know, we all have bad times in life, but it's the willingness to fight and the willingness to change. Are we going to do that or not, ultimately? So that's the message. I hope this helped. That really struck a chord with me, actually. Are you just going to sit back and let people dictate to you what you should do and how you should act and be? Or are you going to take control of your own life? That is ultimately the message. I hope it helped. If you liked it, you know what to do. Hit subscribe. Check out the playlist on my channel for other readings. And if you want to learn about Hecate, I've got a whole playlist on her as well. And I wish you all the best. I don't know why I've said it like that. But until next time, stay safe, stay witchy. Bye.